So it's been a little while, and I'm not really sure if I'm warming up to them, but let me see if my initial disgust is over. I thought it was for the lock crits, but during my retry video, I guess I was kind of wrong. I guess it's not so much that I'm not as disgusted, it's just that I'm more used to it, but still don't like it, so Oden's 59, and I don't know why they don't put the 59 on the top, they put it on the side. If you can see that, that's backwards anyways, but anyways, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm used to it, but I still don't like what I'm smelling. Which is a shame because the cinnamon flavored snooze was the one I was looking forward to the most. And it's probably one of the that and the vanilla is probably some of the worst I've ever had. Not that I've had that many, I am still new to this, but that felt good. Pop it in. And I'm leaving it in the front because I don't see no reason to put it all the way back here. I'm getting a slight sensation, it's hard to describe though. It's not a tingle, definitely not a sting. It's just a sort of something. It's not offensive, but bear in mind I'm not getting into the flavor yet. Now I'm getting some of the flavor, and it's, you know what, I'll wait to see if it develops. But that sensation is, like, I guess it's stronger now. But it doesn't feel like a nicotine sensation, it just feels like a... just like you put something that doesn't belong. I'm getting some spicy cinnamon. Emphasis on spicy, not sweet. That somewhat actually no, it's not even somewhat repugnant, it is repugnant, murk flavor that reminds me of dirt. And I'm getting the hiccups. And just so you're aware, I have never intentionally eaten dirt, but I have worked in or been in a lot of dusty environments. In fact, I work in a very dusty environment now, and depending on factors like who's working around you, weather, what have you. When you inhale to breathe, you're inhaling dirt with the air. So, despite not wanting to, I have a good idea what dirt tastes like. This reminds me of the dusty, dirty air I breathe in at work. But frankly, bear in mind I'm only breathing it in. It's not like I'm picking up dust and going there. The offensive, dirty flavor of this is frankly worse than the dusty, dirty air that I breathe in occasionally when I'm working. I wish I were lying. I wish I were even exaggerating, but I'm not. Bear in mind, it's not like I haven't breathed in like a huge wallop of dust either. But it's got this murky, dirty, dirt taste to it. And unfortunately, just due to the air I breathe in occasionally, I know what dirt tastes like, and yeah. Not getting much cinnamon, though I am getting a nicotine tinkle now. Not the 59, but the Lacritz I made the mistake of bringing in to work once, thinking I was hoping to get rid of it, and I wish I brought something else instead. I think whenever I'd put in a portion, like less than 15 minutes later, I'd be just spitting it out, because it was just, with the murky, dirty flavor you get from this Oden snus anyways, combined with the dusty air, it made what is, and I'll put my backlight on because it's a laptop, it made what is already a not a bad tasting snus even worse. Oddly, I'm not getting any flavor now, so I'm going to move the portion down more. And when I moved it with my tongue, I wasn't getting any flavor, which is simultaneous good and bad, seeing I'd rather horribly offensive than utterly boring. Right now, this is sort of leaning towards boringly offensive. Like, not offensive because it's boring, but just offensive and boring. And I don't know why I'm speaking with my hands. I guess it's to sort of liven up the video so you don't just see me sitting here talking like this all the time. I mean, it's not as bad as I remember. At least I don't think it's bad as I remember, and yet it's also simultaneously worse. I don't remember what my original score was. I probably should have look at these videos, look at the past videos before I do these ones, but I'm worried that's going to give me a biased opinion. Excuse me, but that did feel good. Right now I'm gonna rate this 60. That actually feels a little high. I feel like I should be giving it lower because it's so offensive and boring. In fact, I think I'm going to lower my rating to a 58. Yeah, 58. Which it might even be lower than my original score. I don't know what to think of Oden's. I gave them a fair chance, and the few I've had have been very, very disappointing. I might try their smooth wintergreen because I was, well, not told directly, I was informed through another YouTuber who is much more experienced with snooze than I am that Oden Smooth Wintergreen is the only wintergreen he likes, and considering that I really like Jacobson's wintergreen, I'm tempted to give the Oden Smooth Wintergreen a try, but even he said, not in that particular video, but even he said that the Oden's products that he's had most, he just doesn't seem to like, and I can certainly see why they have this. I don't know if Oden's is supposed to be a lower cost budget snooze, but I can see it being that because of how low quality the flavor is. In fact, when I do the vanilla, which might be later on today, it might be later on in the week, I may very well go to where I purchase my snooze and just check the prices. See if Oden's is a little bit lower in cost. That felt good as well. But like, even for a budget product, I'm not going to get this again. I'm not going to get this again. I will save my reservations for when I do this. But I'm just not in. I am just, from the 4 Oden's products that I've had, unless the Smooth Wintergreen knocks my socks off, or doesn't even have to knock my socks off, just this one just has to be okay. Unless I want to do it for a review, I don't see myself purchasing Oden's again. Anyways, 58 out of 50, what was it, 57 or 58? I think it was 58. Anyways, 58 out of 100. And a friend just texted me. I have a bad habit of unintentionally ignoring people. I guess it's the joys of being an antisocial, high-functioning autistic, but I don't mean to ignore people, but I do. And that's more personal information that doesn't belong in this video, but anyways, this is this. Unless you're morbidly curious, which I get, don't bother picking this up. I'm gonna leave this in my mouse until it goes away, which is pretty much now. But I'm only going to be using these to get rid of them because they're not so bad as to throw them away, but they're close to being a chuck 'em into trash bin snooze. I really can't recommend it. Take care, everybody. Have yourselves a good day, and bye.